What up, El Trevor? How you doing? What up, Vox? How you doing? Amazing drawing. Yep, this is Jericho. I'm doing great today, though. Sorry for such a late start today. What up, humming that pickle sucker? How you doing? Hope you're doing well today. What's the character lore? This is Jericho. So she's one of our main characters, Red. She's his first daughter. Jericho is the byproduct not with Red and Angelina, but with Red and Era. Red had gotten really, really badly hurt. And while he was recovering, he was kind of knocked out. Era, though, who was obsessed with Red, and I mean, she was madly in love with Red. She takes a bit of an advantage of him while he is completely knocked out and is recovering, resorting in the product of Jericho. Jericho is, well, at first she's kind of ignored by her father. Because, well, Red didn't initially intend to ever have her. Unlike her brother Hyperion, who's more of a perfect mix between Angelina and Red, Jericho is definitely split on how she looks between Era and Red. But she really, really wants her father's attention and affection, and yet Red doesn't give that to her for a bit. Eventually, he does start caring for her. And teaches her how to fight. But she always felt inferior, like she wasn't really loved, unlike her brother. She always felt like she was going to come in second place. So she began to grow very, very jealous of her brother Hyperion. Her hatred grew so much that she even had control of the Black Flame for a little bit. Which you get control of the Black Flame if you have great hatred in your heart. Yeah, that's a bit of her lore, though. Guys, I'm a freaky femboy, okay. Didn't really need to know if I knew that. Didn't really want to know if I wanted to know that, but sure. I should move the lamp over like this. There we go. Yeah, how you doing, Emma Nelson? How you doing? Nice drawing. Thanks. How you doing, Sunflower? Man, I wish I could draw that good, but I get head-butted by art block. Man, it seems like a lot of you get art block. I've never really experienced art block. I just am lazy. Like, I'll think about drawing, then I'll be like, nah, I don't really want to get up. I want to sleep. Because I like sleeping. Well, I hate sleeping, but, like, you know when you wake up in the morning, it's like, I gotta do something, but it's like, I don't want to wake up. I'm just kind of lazy. I don't ever really get art block. I don't really understand it. I got so many things I want to make. Your arms kind of look similar to mine. The arm warmers. No, the hand warmers. Day one of being a Backrooms fan. I would not recommend remaining a Backrooms fan. Backrooms is not very good. The games are fine, but they're not really scary. It's like the lore, people just keep adding on to it, and it's just like, you know, when does it stop? Oh, I'm gonna go play Project Zomboid. All right, see you, Trevor. Why do you always draw Gunnar? Hey, if you don't like it, get out of here. Yo, what's up, Goo Goo Gaga? How you doing? What up, Deborah? How you doing? Thank you for saying you like my art. Means a lot. Jericho is definitely one of the ones that's more difficult to draw. What up, Applesauce? How you doing? Mom and Dad are arguing the night before. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I think it looks nice. Thanks, Sing Kid. Not fine, actually. Oh, something happened? Hey, can you tell where you got the inspiration for your art? For Jericho, what did I get inspiration to make Jericho? I made Jericho a few, the shading is so satisfying. Yeah. Just under where I live. That's crazy. Where did I'm trying to remember what gave me the inspiration for Jericho? What was the inspiration? And it's some Morse code. I hate giant noises. Well, loud noises suck, yeah, because they're just, loud. His drawing is amazing. Thanks. But yeah, so Jericho is the lesser of her two siblings and is the product of, well, somebody being taken advantage of while they're unconscious. She's the product between one of our main characters, Red, and Era. Jericho, though, she eventually becomes like a knight of the round table and all that stuff. She gets over all of her hatred. For somebody who's half human, she's actually really capable. If I can describe this drawing with one word, it's excellent. Thanks. That really makes my day. That's really nice to hear. Yeah, so most of her hair is red, and then these little bits on the side are yellow. Her eyes are dual colored like her brother's, except instead of fading into the color, it's like a sharp color divide. Green and red. That's her eye color. She's got some scarring on her neck and her face a little bit. I would eat your art. Okay. Hope one day I see you drawing Godzilla. Maybe in the far future. I don't know if I ever have the skill for that. I'm not that great of a drawer. I don't think I could ever draw Godzilla. My art is the best? Okay. Wish I could draw humans. It's kind of easy to draw humans. I find it harder to draw other things. What up, Notro? Or Notro? How you doing? And there we go. How you doing, Sandwich? Doing all right? That's good. What up, Lily Channel? How you doing? Don't say that. You're about yourself. Your drawings need skill to draw. I'm saying your drawings look good and amazing. All right. Thanks. So I'm the only one who's not dumb when there's a car driving towards me and they just get out of the way. I just get out of the way. Yeah? All right. Well, there we go. There's Jericho. Jericho's all nice and done. All right. Let's make some fan drawings. Because we finished up this, let's do some fan drawings. Get 3 fan drawings done for the day. You know the gist at this point. We do 3 fan drawings. Here we go. All right. Let's get these out of the way. How much? What do you mean how much? All right, let's do 3 more fan drawings. Anyone got any suggestions? I'll do 3 of them. My OC is so ribbon. What does that even mean? Do you know about tardigrades? If so, I love you see you draw one. You mean, okay, hold on. I think I know how to draw a tardigrade. I don't know what exactly they look like, but I think they kind of look like. So first you got their face section. And then you got this section of them. And then there's that one. That one. Draw T-Rex. Can you draw a Hat Man? Dr. Nowhere. Don't even know what most of those are. But I'm doing a tardigrade real quick. I think I'm doing a tardigrade. I don't know if this is one. There we go. I don't want to draw too many complex things. Draw a ribbon. Hey, there's a ribbon right up here, basically. A bow, a ribbon. Like, look around. I don't want to do any repeats, and I don't want to do anything that takes up too much space. I did the seal, and I was like, wow, it takes up a lot of space. Because it could have fit 1, 2, 3, 4 here. A beetle. First, we'll do the head section. We'll make a rhino beetle, I think. I think that's how you do it, and then... There we go. There's a beetle. A little tiny rhino beetle. A test tube or a beaker? All right, that'll be the last one. That's what I just read. I'm reading. I whatever first thing I see is what I draw. Okay? I'm not going to be doing repeats whatsoever. So if your suggestion did not get picked this drawing stream, keep at it next drawing stream. It will eventually get drawn. So we'll do a test tube for today, and that'll be it. All right, see you, Sunflower. Billy's Gauntlet from Adventure Time. Oh, yeah. Okay, I would have drawn that, but I'll have to wait till tomorrow. Should have said something about it. I don't know, maybe if you gotten lucky. Here, you know what? I'll make 3 suggestion things. And if I see it, it'll get drawn. Billy's Gauntlet. What's the next one? A T-Rex. And what's the next one? Billy's Gauntlet, a T-Rex. And then whatever next thing will be drawn next time. We'll put Billy's Gauntlet right here. Billy's Gauntlet will go right here. BG. If you can't see it on screen, I put a little space here for it. Billy's Gauntlet. And I don't really want to do a whole ass T-Rex, but I'll do a T-Rex here. And these will be drawn next drawing live. Guaranteed. I don't want to do a fox with a top hat. I already did a seal with a top hat. I don't want to do another animal with a top hat. So Billy's gauntlet will be drawn here. The T-Rex will be drawn here. We'll do a tiny T-Rex. And then whatever else tomorrow. I'm not going to make any more doing Earth. And then we'll put Earth right here. So those are the 3 drawings that'll be made tomorrow. Or Earth, T-Rex, and Billy's Gauntlet. Those will be made tomorrow. Anyway, Jericho. Anyone got any questions about Jericho? I'm going to probably take as a no. Considering chat just went completely dead. What's her personality? A bit hateful. She's a bit snarky, personality-wise. Not sassy. She's just kind of rude. Then again, though, she always feels inferior to everyone else, so she's a bit snarky. This shit looks heavy. She doesn't really care. She gets them from her mom, but she more feels that her dad likes her brother more than her. And so she just kind of has like an anger towards him. She loves burgers. No, she doesn't really eat all that much. Her favorite food is shrimp. Surprisingly. Or at least whatever the agony variant of shrimp is, because they're probably much bigger than normal shrimp. But she has like a really, really big hatred for her brother. Yeah, so she is technically... So Red is a dragon. And Era is human. She is more human than dragon. Passing on dragon traits to somebody is really, really hard. So she is primarily human. However, she does have some dragon aspects to her. Such as her sharp eyesight, tough skin, and the fact that she can wield dragon magic. Or at least the dragon powerful kind of like magic. It's really hard to explain. My favorite food is fried shrimp. Yeah, so maybe matching. But yeah, so she's got tough skin. It gets tougher every time she gets hurt. She's real good with swords. Serrated weapons mainly. She knows how to perfectly strike you with it and then rip it out. So serrated weapons she can do the most damage with. Her sword is made out of dragon bone. So it's meant to harness magic. I draw dinosaurs that hate humans. Okay. That's interesting. Anywho. So, yeah. Jericho, she's really snarky. She's kind of hateful towards people. She does fall in love, though, surprisingly. Can you draw a femboy? Maybe I'll draw one. Well, actually, I've already drawn one before. I have a few of them I've drawn. How do you come up with these character designs? It takes a while. It really takes a while. Getting Jericho's final design took like 3 months. I already had the base design of what I wanted her to look like, and then just kind of trimming it and trimming it and trimming it until I had this, her facials and stuff like that. Took a while. All right, let's here. I'll show off some art. I'll show off one of my femboy characters. He's a busty boy, but I'll show him off. Okay, that's really weird. That's really weird. I have a femboy character. I will show him off. We have plenty. But that was really weird. Here we go. Malcolm and Zoe. Here it is. So here's Malcolm, and here's Zoe. Zoe's a cat, and Malcolm is a squirrel. He is a busty boy, but he also is a femboy. So there's those two. I did this one a while ago. When will Agony release? Probably in a few years. Hopefully. Not really sure. Our story is just about done. We've basically finished writing our story. Oh, he's cute. Yeah, he's also got a bit of a snarky attitude, but not in a mean way. He's kind of the points out something that somebody's doing something wrong kind of character. He's also getting Zoe to work out. There's a short of this drawing, too, in color if you want to go look for it. It's on my shorts. It's in color. So you can go find it there. I also have one more image of him. Here's another image I have of the two. Malcolm and Zoe. He's thick. Can you stay Steven from Steven Universe? What? My dino hates humans because they wiped out a species and used them as a circus to get money. That's messed up. Jesus. Draw. No, I'm not taking any more requests today, and I don't really like drawing other characters from things. It's very rare I do that. I've only done that 3 times. Where I've drawn Jeff the Killer, Eyeless Jack, and Cecil from Final Fantasy IV. Those are the only 3 cases where I've drawn other characters from other pieces of media. But I will be taking more requests tomorrow. How you doing, Alex? I have one femboy, I see. His name is Henry, and he's a boring old human. There's nothing really wrong with drawing just humans. Humans can have special abilities. There are humans in Agony that are really, really powerful. They aren't bland. I'm still fine with what is here, what there is. Okay, but yeah, so here's Zoe, and this is Malcolm. Malcolm is a boy. To some people's annoying, he is a boy. And Zoe is his girlfriend. Here's Zoe's dad. Why do I like femboys? Well, a lot of people like femboys. A lot of people like tomboy girls too. So any other kind of character you want to see? I have a few of them in here. But that's one of my femboy OCs. So any other ones you want to see, and I'll show them off. Any fish-related OCs? Yeah, I just drew one the other night. Her name is a Nuket. She's kind of like a frog, and she's a merfolk. Just that's all you need to know. She's a merfolk. I meant White. Yeah, White's also a femboy. Yeah, so here's a Nuket. She's a fish technically. Well, she's not only just a fish, she's like a frog. She's a merfolk though. She's also a ninja, so she's got like a whole ninja getup and everything like that. I also have one other water-related character aside from a Nuket. A Nuket she's like a frog ninja, kind of like her ninja is. That's what a lot of people reference when I talk about her. I drew the character I drew before this is also water-based. And her name, she's not a fish yet. What will happen if I wanted to go fishing and she saw me? She'd just be like, okay, well, you're fishing. Merfolk also eat fish. So here's Blue. She uses water as her magic, but she has, like sharks like that. Eventually, she gets turned into a shark. Kind of like how Malcolm got turned into a squirrel. Malcolm used to just be a regular femboy, and then he became a busty boy squirrel when he got the squirrel beast spirit. She gets the shark beast spirit and turns into a shark. I remember her from one of your other streams, yeah. What up, Hannah? How you doing? Her name reminds me of Blue from Jurassic World. Oh, well, she's just called Blue because look at her. We drew this pig last night. Here's a pig that we drew last night. So, yeah. All right. Any other things I should show off? You actually went with Chester? Yeah, I liked it. What do you mean, Outer? It's a great name. You want me to show off White? I will, let me see if I can get the book out. Chester's a good pig name. Look at him. Oink. Let me get the white drawing. Here is white. White is also a femboy character. Him, Malcolm, and Dylan, I think, are our only femboy characters. And I'll draw Dylan another time. Yeah, those are our only femboy characters, is Dylan, White, and Malcolm, I think. Can you show Luna? Yeah, I just put the book away, but sure, I'll pull out Luna real quick. Also, that's not how you spell her name. It's not spelled like the hell of a boss character. Her name is actually spelled the way you actually spell Luna. Luna. Because that's how you actually spell it. What animal is white? He's born of the Crucible. He's not an animal. He is simply born of the Crucible. It's just how it be. My bad, yep. Here's Luna, Hati's daughter, her first daughter. Here's Luna, or not, I just showed off Luna. Here's Hati, her mom. And then here's a little 7-year-old Hati. Here's Axel, Hati's first husband, or Hati's first lover. Yeah, and then here's White. And then here's Hati again, but in a prisoner uniform. There are some other drawings there I'll show off real quick because they spilled out while I was putting the book away. First, we have Dark Cecil from Final Fantasy IV. This is before Cecil becomes a good guy in the game. So yeah, so Dark Cecil. That's one of the only characters I've done from other pieces of media. My old Jeff the Killer drawing before I remade it. This one's from 8 months ago. Well, about 9 months ago now at this point. Hati looks cool, yeah. What's Luna's lore? Go find that one. Go find the live where I drew Luna. You'll get to know a lot of lore about her. Like, go find those lives. Yeah, so here's my old Jeff the Killer drawing. And then here is Lily, another sister of Hati, Emily, and stuff like that, and Era. I colored in this Lily one not too long ago. Hati looks cool. Yeah, thanks. So there's Lily. Little chibi Hati face and a little chibi Emily face. Outer, should I make this chibi Emily face for you? Also, I'm back. What up, Sunflower? Just showed off some stuff. So, and then here's Jericho. The one we did today. Anyone got any questions for anything about my characters? Or Jericho or anything? Can I sing? No, please. Do you know Godzilla Legendary? No, I do not. Is it going to be a show or a comic? A show. I'm new to these streams, but they're very entertaining. That's nice to hear. But it's going to be a show, yes. And 3D animated show. What's your favorite song? As the World Falls Down by David Bowie. Excitement. Do you listen to Ken Ashcorp? Nope, never even heard of him. Love your drawing style? Thanks. It took a while to get this style. Any plans for streaming later tonight? If it stays cool. This morning when I woke up, it went from being really, really hot to freezing. So if it stays cool enough, yes, I will be streaming later. Like, guaranteed, I will be streaming later. If it stays cool enough. Temperature is going to be basically what decides streams for a while. Until I can get a AC unit in here. It's raining in my region. I would kill for some rain right now. I am planning to stream Final Fantasy 16 or Diablo. I haven't decided yet. I'm just starting to get ready for work tonight. All right. It's a you misspelt it once. Who cares? So what? You misspelt it once. It's not the end of the world. Don't apologize for it. Anyway. Yeah. Right now, it's pretty cool. The lamp hasn't heated up my whole room. So, maybe there will be a stream tonight. Final Fantasy 16 continuation. Part 6. Gonna be a good one. Finally got the good outfits. Dang, it's so quiet. Sorry. I have terrible art block right now. I'm going to go and try draw. This stream inspired me. Hopefully. I've never gotten art block. Love the art. Thanks. Yeah, for me, I'm just lazy. Like, whenever I don't want to draw, it's because I just don't want to move. But I have a lot of things I really want to make. So, yeah, I don't got art block. Plus, it doesn't even take me that long to make some of these images. If you want to see colored versions of these characters, by the way, you can always go check out my shorts. I have colored versions of basically everything on there. Anyway, please stream Shadow of the Colossus after Final Fantasy in another stream. I will think about streaming Shadow of the Colossus. I'll think about it. It's a great game. So, once I'm done with Final Fantasy, I will stream Shadow of the Colossus. But I don't even know how far I am into the game. I just got brand new outfits for my characters. And so far, Trevor Gaming has told me that that's about halfway or a third of the way through the game. So I'm not really sure. Eventually, I'll replay Final Fantasy 16, but on the hardest difficulty. But, yeah. Yeah, about a third of the way. It depends on how many side quests and hunts you've done to unlock them, when you unlock them. Let's see. I've done a lot of side quests. Every side quest I come across, I've done it. The really cool outfit I was hoping for, and then I got Icy Blue for Jill. And Torgal. Torgal's an outfit. OMG, that's so cool. Thanks. Yeah. So there will be a stream tonight if my room remains cool. If my room remains cool enough to draw, then it might remain cool enough to play a game on stream without dying of heat. Because it was freezing this morning. Anyway, I'm going to wrap up this stream for now. Really want to thank all of you for tuning in. And, yeah. I'll try to figure out what to draw next. Maybe I'll do, I'm not really sure what I'll do. I'm gonna eat some stuff and all that. Oh my god. Do you know about what a kaiju is? Yes, I know what a kaiju is. I know what Godzilla is. Does I play Pokemon Go with you? Occasionally, yeah. It's occasional. I haven't checked into Pokemon Go in a bit, so I'll have to do that. But, yeah, so there may be a stream tonight as long as my room doesn't get super hot. Yeah, Final Fantasy 16 has insane kaiju battles. I'm not really sure why my dodge wasn't working. Anywho, yeah. So I'm going to wrap up stream now, and I hope you all have a great day in case this is the last time I stream today. But I'm going to try and stream again. I'm going to stream Final Fantasy 16, most likely. So, all right. I'll be seeing ya. Bye.